This morning, U.S. health officials out with a new warning, shooting down suggestions from some top health experts looking to speed up vaccine distribution by cutting doses in half or even delaying the second shot. In a new statement, the FDA warns changing the approved dosing schedule is premature and not rooted solidly in the available evidence, adding it could run a significant risk and undermine the vaccination efforts.
Dosing a first dose without a second dose available, that's just not in the label.
It comes with states saying only 30% of the vaccines distributed so far have been administered.
It's so frustrating, so frustrating.
In Florida, seniors camped out overnight, hoping to get their shot, but thousands were turned away. The governor now demanding hospitals speed things up.
Hospitals that do not do a good job of getting the vaccine out will have their allocations transferred to hospitals that are doing a good job.
In New York, the governor is threatening hospitals with a $100,000 fine.
If you don't use the allocation by the end of this week, you can be fined and you won't receive further allocations.
The state now confirming its first case of that more contagious COVID variant, a man with no recent travel history testing positive. At least 3 others in contact with him, now waiting for their test results. That UK variant has spread to at least 4 states, making the race to vaccinate all the more urgent. And doctors say another variant from South Africa could be even more contagious. Scientists are closely monitoring these mutations to make sure the current vaccines still work against them.
The general suspicion is that these current variants are still likely susceptible to vaccines. However, we don't know that yet.
The UK mutation now forcing Britain to impose a new national lockdown.
It's clear that we need to do more together to bring this new variant under control.
The number of people in the hospital there is now 40% higher than what the UK saw at the height of the crisis last spring, which left 35,000 people dead.
The weeks ahead will be the hardest yet.
Back in the U.S., more than 128,000 people are in the hospital with COVID. ERs are overrun, with this post-Christmas surge still looming.
Is this in every, there are beds in the corridor?
Way beyond full, yeah. We're running probably 300% of our normal capacity, right?
300%.
The situation in Los Angeles County is so dire, ambulance crews are now being advised to cut back on oxygen use and not to take patients to the hospital if they have little chance of survival.
It's nonstop, and it has been for the last few weeks, and we're all hands on deck.
The flow of critical patients nonstop. This emergency hitting mid-interview.
Is the person okay?
We'll see. Yeah, stabilized, I would say.
And back to the vaccine troubles. In San Francisco, officials warn if they can't give out the shots faster, the vaccines may expire before leaving the warehouse.